Here we are, back again with another episode of Silver Lining TV. This is Antoine Thomas. Man, we are back again. This is a TV show where we want to make sure we motivate and inspire people to create a better life through real estate. And with that being said, I have a special guest with me today, my man Joseph Spivey. And before I because I'm gonna make you give us a little brief intro about yourself. But okay. I want to kind of let me try to do it a little bit too, because we go way back. So this is a special guest because I've known Joseph for years now. And one of the beautiful things about when I was creating the team is I wanted to make sure I added people to the organization that were just good people, good hearts, really wanted to help people live better lives. And he was one of the first guys that I reached out to join the organization. So with that being said, welcome to the show, Mr. Joseph Spivey. How are you doing today, brother?
Oh man, Antoine, I'm doing fantastic, brother. It's a pleasure to be on the show. Man, yeah, thank you. It's definitely a pleasure being on the show, and more often than not, a pleasure to be a part of the team. So, yeah, thank you.
Perfect, man. And yeah, this is a long time coming. I know whenever we get together, it's a party. We have fun. We have fun. But we're gonna jump into it because we want to make this concise and jam-packed with good information, that practical information that people can apply, and then just show that really it's very important that your environment serves you and helps you grow. So we're gonna touch on all that stuff. How's that sound?
Sounds perfect.
Cool. So before we get into the questions I want to ask you, give us the intro about yourself. How long you've been in Lafayette? Because I know you're not born here, but right. Where you come from and kind of leading you up to before you joined the team.
Okay. Oh man. So born and raised in South Carolina. Went to North Myrtle Beach High School down there. Shout out to North Myrtle Beach. Then I came out here to Purdue. I was going to be studying nuclear engineering. Took some time off to be an in-state student after a couple years. Actually just ended up working a lot. Being in-state, you can't attend another educational institution. You have to just be a sole worker and have a residence. So I just ended up doing that and never really got back to school. Just found myself in different career paths and thusly ended up here with the Silver Lining Real Estate Group, and met Antoine along the way on some of those journeys. I was a part of a dance crew and all, and man,
all right.
So yeah, we've come a very long way for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I remember because we know each other from back in the A-League days. We'll give A-League a shout out. Shout out to our good friend Van Stokes. He was the one that was the founder of A-League. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good brother of ours. And I remember just having a good time with you, man, dancing all the time, not having a care in the world, and just, we gotta get this choreo down. We gotta get ready for the show and stuff like that. So being around you for all those hours, man, I knew that you were a good dude. And tell everybody about how I approached you about joining an organization. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Right after we went to the Arnold, actually, because we were out there. We were out there performing, and that's when you had already started your real estate thing, and you were doing big things, and then we were out. And every time I see you, I'd ask like, "Hey man, how's real estate going? How's it going?" So he was like, "Okay." He took that. The great thing about Antoine is that he listens. And this is key for being a realtor and being in this business, because you need to listen and pick up on things. So he reached out to me. He was like, "Hey man, I noticed every time we meet or see each other, you always ask me how real estate's going, and have you ever considered it?" And I was like, "Ooh, you know what?
It's a good question.
It's a great question." And yes, I have. Real estate has always been something that I've thought about, just from the pure aesthetic of going to look at houses. I would drive down long roads just looking at different houses. I'd be in neighborhoods that I know I don't live there, but these houses are nice, so I'm just gonna drive around and then exit. So I think real estate was that next logical step. I've been in sales before, selling cell phones, and then been in the service industry. Being a server which played a big part into being on this team as well, because we are a service industry as well. So yeah. That's we kind of had the roots were already there, and then that was just the cherry on top when you came in and say, "Hey, you ever thought about it?" It's like, "Yep."
Absolutely. And then history was made and still being made.
Exactly.
So how long have you been with Silver Lining Real Estate Group?
Been with Silver Lining Real Estate Group for going on 3 years now. That's wild to think about, but yeah, it's been about 3 years. And yeah, it's been a great experience. Definitely a learning experience for sure. Yeah, a lot more discipline has been added to my life since then.
Yeah. We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on that. Okay. so let's go right into that, because I want to talk about what did life and business look like before joining this company and being around these group of people?
Before that, it was a little more carefree, I would say. And not that like carefree is terrible, but there were some things where I wasn't all the way buttoned up on, So I would say before joining Silver Lining Real Estate Group, I was a little bit more of a wild card where I always did my job. I did what I needed to do. But as far as taking ownership and part of a business, I wasn't really to that point yet. Gotcha. I was a great employee, but as far as being someone's business partner, I don't think I had reached that status yet. You could hire me all day for anything, but and I will show up to work 100% just to make sure I get things done. But when it came to taking part in building something, I hadn't been there yet. And then when I joined Silver Lining, that's how it came about.
Yeah. Would you say that you quickly find out getting into real estate that in order for you to be successful, you have to grow within yourself? You have to grow as an individual. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Being a part of real estate, and a lot of people get into real estate thinking, oh, I'm going to have all this free time. This is going to be a piece of cake. I work whenever I want. I'm going to work whenever I want. I could take this day off, that day off. But we are in a business where a lot of the work that you do is about 90 days out. So anything that you're going to be doing, you probably won't see those results until much later down the road. And that is where that focus comes in, where you have to be disciplined, because it's easy to get distracted along the way and to say, oh, you know what? I already got this in the pipeline. I'm good. No, you got to keep building that pipeline. And the reason being is because, if you have like an off week or anything, that could take its toll on your business. So before doing this, I would say I wasn't that type of person. While doing this, I'm developing more into this type of person. So yeah,
that's beautiful. It's beautiful because life is about growth, and life is about surrounding yourself with people who are going to help you grow and who are growing themselves.
Correct.
Right? Proximity is power. And I believe that's the beautiful thing about what we have here at this company. Now we're going to go into, because you have a unique position in our company. Joseph, what's your position in our company right now?
Oh man, I even typed it out right here on the screen.
I know.
No, I did that because I was like, I wonder if it'll fit, and it does. But I am the market specialist and field coordinator for the team, and that is a big responsibility as well, because not only am I face to face with every client that passes through Silver Lining Real Estate Group that even remotely works with us. I'm also there to make sure signs are put out for listings that we have to get things in order. There's a lot of moving parts to real estate. And I'm fortunate enough and blessed enough to be a part of some integral things within our company that allow for us to serve our clients at a higher level. So a lot of times I kind of simplify my own role by saying, yeah, I'm the one that's going to be showing you houses, but it's a little bit more than that. It's building rapport, showing houses, yes, but in a comprehensive manner to where like they understand the layout of the home. They understand, what the offer situation looks like and how we need to approach the situation. Just because we don't want people going in blind. We want them to know exactly what's going on. Everything you see things a lot and you kind of take it at face value, but my job is to go a little bit deeper and just allow for our client to make the best possible decision for themselves.
Yeah, your the name of your position is market specialist. Think about that, people. Our goal and Joseph's goal is to make sure that our clients are the most informed clients in the market. That allows them to make great decisions and ultimately helps them get what they want. Market specialist is a very important position on our team because we're all about not only helping educate, providing a great service, we want to give you an experience. Like we want to be able to be at the closing table with you and you say, man, almost ready to cry. Good tears, like happy tears, because the process was so good and fun. And the problems that arise, we handled right away. That comes from Joseph being a market specialist. That comes from our agents training and focused on delivering the best service possible, the knowledgeable advice and stuff like that. So yeah, you play a huge part, and you really allow the agents within the team to focus on what they're really good at, right? To focus on what they're good at, and that's connected with clients on the front end. So then they can bring them in for you to serve them, right? And in this market, we know that if you're half stepping or you're moving slow, or if you're not on top of your game as the agent or company, your clients will suffer.
Exactly.
100%. 100%. All right, let's go. Let's see what I want to talk about. Let's talk about some challenges. Yeah, let's get real with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're always real, but let's get into the nasty part. Like, what are the challenges that you find? And we'll talk about you. We won't talk about the clients. For you, right. What are the challenges that you're having in your business right now?
I would say some of the challenges would just be being as like immediate as possible. If that makes sense. Gotcha. Just because like I said, there's a lot of moving parts, and we have a lot of systems in place that notify you what's going on and who's ready to be contacted. So I have to stay on top of that 24/7. You know, things come in. Hey, I need to be reaching out to this person at this time. So those can be challenging at times, because I might be like doing a showing, and then we just gained a new client. Okay, well, I need to find time either after this showing or sometime during the day where I need to reach out to that next person and give them the same welcome that I gave the client that I was currently showing. Everybody gets that 100% silver lining experience. And those are one of the challenges, because some days, you know, you might not have an energy level on 100, you know, you might be flying at 80% just because the previous day took a lot out you. But you know, that shouldn't be left up to your client to have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like you don't let what's going on with you affect your client's experience. So it's my job to make sure, all right, well, when they see me, they're going to get 100% me. They're going to get 100% of everything that they deserve as our client.
That's beautiful.
Experience.
100% beautiful. I want to touch on something that this wasn't planned. I want to touch on what helped you. I'm gonna see if I could guide you to this answer. Okay. What helped you get the energy? Because, you know, again, everything is go, go, go. You got to make sure you show up with the right mindset to the client. People in general can feed off, oh, man, he look like he don't want to be here, right? But we don't do that. We make sure we show up, and it's like it's game time. We can put our face on. We want to make sure clients are comfortable and we're helping them. What helps you get prepared like that? What have you been doing recently that just got you fired up and ready to rock?
Recently, I've been consistently going back to the gym morning at 5:15, and man, that energy carries me through the day. I know it sounds like a little counterintuitive when you say, well, I'm going to work out in the morning. Like, well, then you're going to be tired for the rest of the day, right? Not the case. Your body starts to feel like, okay, I've been moving. You know what? I can keep moving. And a strong body does help with the strong mind as well. So that gets me mentally prepared. If the hardest part of my day was getting in and working out intensely, and then the next part of my day is meeting with people, putting a smile on my face, making sure that they're welcome, giving them that Ritz-Carlton experience that we talk about, then that's easy at that point, you know? that energy carries over. So that's what I've been doing recently. Just, man, getting back into the gym lets me know exactly how out of shape I was, that I gained that 19, you know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
I'm back at it though.
That's beautiful. What is it? Civilize the mind, make savage the body.
Exactly.
You put the work in, you put the stress on your body, and what happens, it becomes a mind thing. It's not a physical thing at that point.
Right.
I don't
Right.
feel like doing this next rep. I don't feel like doing this next rep. That's your mind telling you, right? So your heart, you're putting your body through it, and your mind kicks in. Then now you're making your mind stronger. So then now you have more control over how you feel throughout the day. You have higher energy naturally from moving your body in the morning, and the clients get a great service, man. That's the beauty in what we do. It's like as we become better, we can help our clients better. That's the beauty in it, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. What would you say? Let's get into some of the details on your position. What type of value does your position provide to the team and to our clients?
So to the team, as we mentioned before, it allows for the agents to do what they do best. We always say the right people in the right seats makes everything better. So me being in this position allows for that next step. Once we get the client to work with us and say, hey, you're going to be taken care of, I'm there to make sure that we deliver on that promise, that they are taken care of. That if they have any questions between me and the agent that's working with them, they're going to get the answers that they deserve, that they need. And it allows for me to take a little bit more off of the place for the agent so they can continue to serve as well. Because hopefully everybody knows we do prospect heavily. We are.
What's that? Whoa. Oh my God. What's that word?
Prospect?
How dare you, Joseph?
Oh, well,
prospect, that's such an ugly word. I'm just playing with you.
No, what we do is we make connections in the morning. We make the calls to reach out to people, that might be thinking about selling their home or maybe haven't thought about it, but they know neighbors that are looking forward to it. Just because of how our market is, it's so busy, it's so fast, it's so hot that we have to create opportunities. So a lot of the things that our agents do will be making sure we create those opportunities by making those calls in the morning. So if I can allow for them to make even more calls and not have to take a break and go do the showing for this client, or not have to, all right, I need to stop, I got to go do this final walkthrough. I do that. That allows for me to say, no, I'm going to step up. This is my position. You go ahead, you continue to create those opportunities because we have even more clients that are waiting. So it all just makes it for a conducive overall experience for everyone.
And you also connect. You also make the phone calls too.
Yeah.
So you do it as well. So for the client, they're getting a chance. See, that's one of the most valuable things that your agent or your real estate team that's serving you. And I'm talking to now people wanting to buy or sell real estate, whether it's now or in the future. One of the biggest value adds that an agent or a team can give you is that they are actively trying to find opportunities for you every single day. They're not waiting for something to hit the market and then, hey, did you see this one? No, you don't want your agent to be out there hunting for you to try to find, because in this market, the best opportunities are the ones that are not actually on the market yet.
Exactly.
Those are the best ones. Yeah. Go ahead, Joseph. Were you going to say something?
Ones that are on the market, 9 times out of 10, there's probably 30, 40, maybe even 100 more people that have seen that same listing and are looking at the same stuff. And for our clients, I know everybody they're out there looking for that home that's going to fit their needs. There's a lot of other families that might also have some similar needs. So anytime you do see that home that just hit the market, guaranteed someone else has seen it as well. So we're going to definitely try to get in and to get a showing. But if I can, my team and I, if we can make the call and actually connect with somebody who is like, yeah, actually, I am thinking about selling. Oh, great. Number one, we're going to serve that person that's thinking about selling because we already have a database of buyers that are willing to offer on this home. Number two, we have this database of buyers that we are actively pursuing these sellers for. So it's all about the connections that we make in the same sense as well. We're going to connect to a buyer to a seller. So if I'm making these calls to be at that seller and I have this buyer already lined up, Guess what? That's a transaction right there. That's a relationship built.
Match make.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Match
make.
I feel like what is it? I feel like the real estate version of Tinder.
Hey, I love that. I'm gonna write that down. Hold up, man. Hold up. I ain't never heard that before. Now, if you can't tell, listen, one thing about us, we have fun too. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make sure y'all taken care of, but we're gonna laugh as well. A relationship, or real estate Tinder? Is that what you said?
We are real estate Tinder. We find those matches for you. Swipe left and swipe right.
That's brilliant. I got, man, Joseph, you the man. You the man. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up. I want to be respectful of your time. I know you're busy. So, what would you say you appreciate most about this real estate company, Silver Lining Real Estate Group?
Oh, that is the best question ever. And like, okay, so before I joined this team, I never really like bragged too much about the places that I've worked or anything like that. Just because, obviously I've worked for some pretty good companies along the way, but there's never been a company that has been like, hey, we're invested in you as well as someone who is a business partner with us. We want you to not only have good business, but to also be a better person, because by becoming a better person, you will indeed do better business. This company has allowed for me to, number one, be more disciplined. I used to not really be a morning person. That's changed. Like, I'm a morning person. I can't sleep in on the weekends really, because if at like 10 o'clock, I'm like, ooh, I need to be moving. I need to do something. I can't be. So it's helped me in that aspect of my life. Forging a stronger mindset, just being able to forge on and have that mental fortitude to push past my limits. This company, being a part of this team, has really helped me do that. We're in the business of we're not just a real estate team. We're a whole life team. I know our good friend Charles says that all the time, but he says that a lot. But it's so true that we are a whole life team, just because this company has allowed for me to become a better communicator. So I'm better at speaking and just understanding the people in my personal life, as well as understanding our clients, being able to uncover, well, what's really going on there? Let me ask these questions. Let me make sure that I ask enough questions to know what's going on and to serve you better. And that's going to be either for clients, be it my girlfriend, be it, any friend that I have, I'm going to understand better. So it's helped me be a better communicator. It's definitely helped me to be, there's so much, like, it will take me an hour if you let me, I'll go for an hour, but
that was good. That was good, Joseph. Yeah. And same for me. I think we an incredible team, incredible company, incredible culture. Everybody within it just continues to build on the culture every single day. And you're actually, I'm sure you agree with me. It's actually fun to come to work on Mondays and after a weekend. It's actually fun to come in every single day and be around this good environment that we have. And I want to add, because you mentioned discipline, one of my favorite sayings is, the enemy of success is the lack of discipline. The more discipline you have in your life, the more success that you bring to you. Even without, you may not even have a particular goal that you set for yourself, but by having discipline, you start to see doors open up and you're like, man, I'm just attracting wins, right? So that's why I'm said that. I'm going to end it with, Joseph, how can people reach out to you if they have questions about real estate, or they just want to connect with you and maybe get some more of this game?
Oh man. Well, shucks. You can reach out to me at joseph@silverliningregroup.com. That's my email. Also, my phone number is 765-409-9285. I also have a well, I have more than one phone number too, so I was gonna put that one up there as well, because I don't have that memorized by heart. I just use it.
Yeah, you don't need to put that up there, but you can reach out to Joseph on Facebook as well. Facebook is a great place as well. So yeah, reach out to him at the email, the phone number, but Facebook Messenger is a great place to reach out to him. And if you ever decide to allow Silver Lining Real Estate Group to if you ever want to join the Silver Lining family, whether it's being a client or being a potential team member, please reach out to us. We will be open to having a conversation with you and helping guide you in any way. Okay. Joseph, appreciate you, my brother. It was a pleasure. I like, it's always fun, even being virtual. The energy is there, the connection, the rapport is there. Man, we're gonna have to do more of these. Okay, are you down for that?
I'm totally down for that.
Cool. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it with how I always end it. Our goal is to help you reach yours. And again, if there's anything we could do to serve you, please reach out to us anytime. Until next time, you guys take care.
Have a good one.